eating a snack. Man, this is a messed up world. And honestly, it seems like New Democrats make it worse. I don't know if conservatives or anyone else makes it any better, but it does that New Democrats make it much worse. Just saying. I don't know. It's my observation. Do, 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 do. Mm. Fortune Feimster is on Tea Time with Raven and Miranda. That might be really good.
I don't think so.
You guys, why not?
I don't think so.
I was like, no human is born with the same size anything.
Yeah, I think everything on your body is born different sizes.
I don't like it.
Agreed. Yeah, so, but, obviously,
I think everybody
some people's holes stretch.
Yes, depending on their job.
Depending on what they put in there, I don't do a lot around that area, so.
That's fair.
I
just feel like people should be more aware of their booty hole.
It's hard when you can't see it.
True.
I
mirror down there sometimes.
Wait, you mirrored? I don't know what's going on down there.
Sometimes you have to. I gotta know before the doctor knows.
Really? But why? You could just leave it to the doctor to tell you.
How often do you go to the doctor to get your booty hole checked, though? Well, when other holes get checked, that booty hole is shining bright and clear.
That's true.
I heard you go to a booty hole doctor anyway. Don't you check before you go to the booty hole doctor? I have a booty hole doctor.
I'm so glad we got on this topic.
Biscuits, welcome back to another episode of Tea Time. I'm Miranda Mayday.
And I'm Raven Simone.
We have a great episode for you today. I'm super excited. We have an amazing guest. She is lovely. She is delightful. She is funny. But first, hyperfixation. Babes, one of my hyperfixations, which I haven't been able to tell everybody about, is how important it is for me to pack my suitcase and my bag so cleanly. Mm-hmm. And then also, once it's packed in the inside.
I have my chia seed powder and flaxseed powder already in. So yeah.
Tetrisify the back of the car with the bags. Yeah. I have a little bit. I think it's way beyond hyperfixation. I think it might be just in mental health. It's like an OCD. Yeah. She has tried multiple times just to put the bag in the car. And I'm like, that doesn't go there. It goes on the bottom because it's wide and big. The big stuff first, the small stuff second. And then when it comes to my inside, I do have a KonMari. Mm-hmm. I just got a whole bunch of bags to suck the air out because I'm going to be leaving for a while.
Vacuum sealed
all day long. I'm very excited for it. And, being someone who wears oversized clothes and,
heavy clothes.
Heavy.
Your clothes are heavy.
Like, my sweatshirts are 30 pounds.
Your jeans, especially when they get wet. Oh my gosh, when I've had to move them from the one washing tub to the next, they are heavy.
You're carrying all the trauma. I'm literally packing them in a way to where I can use one suitcase and pack for a month.
Your packing skills are extremely impressive. I love systems. Yeah. And your systems, yes, at times might be a little bit different than mine, but I appreciate your system. And I like how you do the car. I like how you do the packing. So you just do it.
Yeah, I'm hyper-fixated in making sure that when I open my suitcase, there's a system, like she said, and it's t-shirts and underwear and, things that go closest to the skin on one side, and then on the other side of the suitcase, things that go outerwear, so that my shoes don't end up by my underwear.
Yeah, for sure.
/ give me another suitcase for shoes if necessary. But then I'm also hyperfixated on how heavy the bag is before I get to the airport. And I'm good at it. I am so good at it. She now, after her potato incident of 2022, 2022.
I was right here. I was like, yes, 2002. My potatoes.
I will hold every bag before we leave the house and tell you if it's too heavy.
Yeah, and you're pretty spot on.
I'm pretty close.
You've done a great job.
Yeah.
Yeah, you won't remember this because you fell asleep as we were watching As Good as It Gets, but Jack Nicholson's character, who has OCD, has to pack for his trip when he's driving upstate or to Baltimore, whatever, and he is so organized. He has everything laid out in his bed, all of his packing, and it's hilarious because when he finally gets to the hotel and Greg Kinnear opens his bag, he's coming in and he's like saying something kind of aggressive, and his eye goes, nice packing. And he goes, packing, but I loved his systems.
I will judge someone based on their packing.
Oh, I know you do.
And I also will judge someone on how they open their suitcase. Are you the type of person, Biscuit, that will open the suitcase while it's standing up to grab something out of it?
Oh, that's wild.
Okay, you better shake your head no over there. How about you over there?
That
Anybody else?
sounds like that would
Everyone
be
in this
cool.
room is now Biscuit.
I dated someone who used to pull stuff out of their suitcase while it was standing on its freaking wheels.
If you
And
have
I
to,
go,
I guess.
I think we have to break up. I think I have to leave this relationship because the fact that you're disrespecting your clothes like that, I cannot be a part of this anymore.
And then you said,
Peace out, and I married Miranda.
and I have never pulled my clothes out of a standing up suitcase, so that is why we work so
This is so well. Babes,
I respect
what
my
are you
clothes.
hyperfixated on?
I really do have a hyperfixation with my cherry pit pillow. I love this pillow so much. And for the biscuits out there, I got this because I had a massage a couple of years
For the
ago. And
biscuits.
the masseuse was like, your neck and shoulders are really, really tight. Do you ever use heating pads? And I was like, no, I don't really love. And she was like, well, I have a recommendation. There are these cherry pit pillows, and it's literally the pits of a cherry. And you probably are familiar with like rice pillows or things like that. Anyway, you put it in the microwave for 2 minutes, and then you can wear it around your neck and shoulders. If you have cramps during your period, you can put it on your belly. If you have body cramps anywhere, and it is so soothing. And the pits, it kind of sounds like a rain stick when you
It
do
does
it,
sound like a rain stick.
which is kind of annoying if you're watching a movie, but also totally fine. But I love the smell of it.
And she hates the smell of it when I sleep on it.
No, I don't like the smell of it when you wear a ton of perfume and then your perfume gets stuck on it.
Oh, I thought it was my sweat. It's
No.
just my smells.
Your actual smell, you know, I love that smell. It's when you wear like a ton of tobacco scented perfume and then it's like stuck on my pillow. I don't like that.
That's
That's
fair.
close to my face.
That's
But your
fair.
smell is fine. But I just love this pillow, and I snuggle up to it. And pillow makes you think it's squishy. It's not. It's
It's
cherry
hard.
pits. It's very, very firm, but it is malleable, and it is so comforting to me. And the smell of it just actually relaxes me.
I didn't like the pillow at first, but
Now you sleep with it.
when I am laying down, it fits so well on the back of the neck.
Yes.
To where you can lean your head back and I'm not scrunched up all
Yes.
night. It's kind of Egyptian pillow like.
It is so, yes, exactly. It fits here because you can fold it and shape it. And that's why I like it when we watch TV or watching a movie, because I can like prop my head up and it feels supported
Supported. You're not sinking into the feathers.
and it just smells so yummy. And
Good hyperfixation, babe. I should get you another one. Yeah, so I can have that one.
you should. You know what I think we should do?
What?
We should ask our guest if she has ever had a cherry pit pillow.
I love this.
Because she is from the South, so I'm sure she knows something about cherries.
for sure.
And cherry pie. I feel like that's very Southern. But anyway, you have heard the voice of our next guest on Zootopia 2. She has 3 Netflix
know that.
specials. She has a podcast with Mae Martin and Tig Notaro called The Handsome Pod. You have guessed right. We will be right back with Fortune Feimster. Fortune, welcome to Tea Time.
Welcome.
Oh, thank you
We're
guys.
so excited to have you
Thanks
here.
for having me.
It's been a minute. It's been a
Yeah.
long time of us trying to get you on this podcast. I'm gonna let you know.
Well, you guys have a schedule because you have a very fancy setup here, so you can't just do it willy nilly. And I've
You're right.
been on the road, and then I was filming for 6 months.
I know.
So what you're saying is that you were working.
I was working. This is my first podcast besides my own in 8 months.
Well, thank you so
So-
much for gracing us with your presence.
Heck yeah.
I'm so happy you're here.
I'm back. I'm back to the podcast.
Could you
Yay.
also grace us with your voice?
my singing voice?
One of my favorite karaoke songs. One of my favorite karaoke songs is "I Want You to Know That I'm Happy for You."
Commitment.
Did you really sing with Alanis
I
Morissette?
really did. It
Really?
almost broke up my podcast, Handsome. Yeah, because we had gotten a question from Alanis on our podcast, and we had found out that she listens to it. We're like, that's incredible.
That's so cool.
So May and I happened to be in Toronto filming on different projects and saw that she was coming to town. And so we're like, well, if she listens to the pod, I think we could, maybe ask her some tickets. So they gave us tickets, and they were like, if you want, you can come say hi to Alanis before the show. And we're like, this is unbelievable.
That's amazing.
And while we were waiting on Alanis, because she does like this whole meet and greet thing where she puts on a meditation. Yeah, a very Alanis style. Her tour manager was like, Fortune, do you want to sing a little bit of Ironic with her? And I was like, what? Oh my God. And I got so nervous that I was like, do I even remember the lyrics? Because you just like, everything was playing. And May's like, you don't know the lyrics? I'm like, I know the lyrics. I'm just nervous. And then May's like, well, I sing. And the lady was like, cool. That's great. And I could see May just kind of like imploding. And then we met Alanis, and she's like, I heard you're going to sing with me. I'm like, this is unbelievable. And May's like, yeah, I also sing. And everyone was like, that's great. And yeah, I ended up getting to go on stage with her. And sang like the first few verses.
That's
And
crazy.
she like locked in, because she's a very deep person.
Yeah.
So they told me, just look at her when you sing. And so I did, and she's locked in, like peering into my soul in a way that I don't think even a romantic partner has looked at me in that way. I cried when I got off stage. It was so like deep.
I was gonna say, was it So it was comforting in a way. It didn't make you like
Very
lose
much.
your okay.
Yeah.
So it grounded you.
Just, like, stared in her eyes. I literally felt like she was looking at my soul. And we sang
Wow.
a few verses, and then I get off stage and she continues to rock it. That is one of the best concerts I've seen live ever. So
Oh my gosh,
It was
we saw
incredible.
her. We saw her at the Hollywood Bowl, and
Yeah.
she's amazing. Do you think that you'd be able to maintain composure singing with her?
Singing with her, yes. Being around her, no. I know it sounds like it would be
Oh,
different,
interesting.
but I did take a picture with Alanis. I saw it on my Instagram. I don't remember the day. I think I blacked out.
You took a photo with her.
Yeah, I took a photo with her. I saw it the other day. I was looking at my thing. But if I had to, I've been jealous of everyone that's been able to sit up on that stage and sing Alanis because I don't think she understands. I mean, she understands what she did for an entire generation
Yeah.
with Jack and Little Pill. I'm sure she understands.
Right.
And then I don't know if she understands that even the Black community was feeling that way too.
I love that.
And I was the girl up in my room,
Yeah.
Black, and listening
Yeah.
to this woman sing her heart out, connecting on so many levels just because of the fact of Hollywood versus working and all that. And I would love to be able to sing with her one day.
Before me too.
But she's such a badass.
Such a
just, like,
badass.
appreciate the strength that she has and just is her own thing, her own person. So yeah, that was definitely one of those full circle like pinch me moments. Like
So
I can't believe I'm getting to do this. They did say normally it's children that she sings with. And so they were like, just when she reaches for your hand, just go with her. And so I have a video of her reaching for my hand, and I'm kind of going on stage like I look
You're
like I'm
trying to be a child.
superhero.
Yeah, there you go. You embodied it.
Yeah.
That's so cool. I love that she listens to your podcast.
I know it was like we're always shocked by like who listens. You just
Who else listens to your podcast? That
I-
shocked you.
I mean, every like show I go on, like a morning show, like to promote, like we were in New York. I think I did like Mark and Kelly. Like the producers were like, we all listen to it. When I'm on set, people in the crew were like, we listen to it. I'm always shocked when people's like someone's husband's like, that's my favorite podcast. I'm like, really? Like it's just us three gays just like talking about nonsense, and these dudes are like, it's the best. And
It is a good
It's
podcast.
funny.
I listen to your pod. I like it, and I was really happy that you guys won at the GLAAD Awards.
Oh,
I
yeah.
thought that was super cool, and I am a little jealous because I also would love our podcast to win awards one day. But right
it's
now,
just a matter of time.
know.
It's coming.
and I recently was scrolling through your Instagram
Mhm.
and saw a clip of you talking about fishing.
Yeah.
And you were afraid that your butch card was going to be revoked.
Yep.
And you were fishing.
Fishing? That's so
And
much.
not for like not for kind of being a puss
Oh,
about
right.
the worms and touching the fish.
Yeah,
and stuff.
yes,
yeah.
Hooking
Yeah,
it
I
up.
want to bait hook.
But she
Yeah.
was worried that she was going to be able to
see,
bait her
That's
hook.
the thing. I look very butch on the outside, but on the inside, I'm a little delicate flower.
I can see that.
I just want to get my hands dirty.
But you went fishing in Niagara Falls.
I did, yeah.
And this was what really got me because we've been to Niagara Falls.
Yeah.
Did you do Maid in the Mist?
No, but we went by and like looked at the falls.
And what was that your first time there?
I've been there before. Excuse me. I've been there before, but never. We went like underneath it, where you can like walk down, go down the elevator, and walk underneath. I'd never done that before.
Okay.
But I never wanted to do the Maid in this because you just get drenched, right?
You get super dressed. We
Yeah.
did it. We wore the ponchos. We did the thing. My parents are from Buffalo, New York.
Okay.
So I was really lucky because I got to summer in Buffalo.
Oh.
You know, like really
Summering in
Yeah,
Buffalo.
summering in
What
Buffalo.
a treat.
Exactly. And we would go to Niagara Falls, but it was only with Raven and my dad, like 2 summers ago, that we went and we were like, okay, we're going to do the Maid in the Mist. We're going to do the whole thing. But
Yeah.
you got merch. I saw your hoodie. We
Yep.
got the same merch.
I
and
love
you caught a
that.
fish. And I just like,
I want
we
to
have a lot in common, is what I'm
I'm
trying to
gonna
say.
knock in here.
Yeah,
Please
please
knock
do.
in there.
Knock knock.
I've been fishing since I was a kid.
Yeah.
I do worms and grasshoppers.
Yeah.
And I gut, clean, scale, and fry the fish.
Yeah, I don't do that.
Okay.
We caught some amazing fish that you would have loved, but we did catch and release.
It's
We
a
put them all
big
back.
fish that you caught.
Yeah, big old salmon.
Yeah. Wow, that's epic. That's epic.
Yeah.
The other thing is, hey babes, why don't you tell Fortune about why we served her tea?
I will. So, Fortune,
Mhm.
my mom had this saying in my household growing up that there was no problem that could not be solved with a good cup of tea.
Yep.
Do you have a problem that Raven and I can help you solve?
You guys, I love that you want to help people with their problems over tea.
It's my mission in life.
Well, I mean, you guys can probably relate to this. Just like trying to find work-life balance has been the big goal for me. I am a workaholic. Even scheduling this podcast, as you guys experience, is quite a feat. Because I have my hands in so many things. It's not just like one thing, and so your personal life tends to suffer as a result. And I've had a lot of life changes in the last year, so I'm just trying to, as I go into this next phase of my life, I'm figuring out what will that look like, and I
We
can't
have
just
advice for
always
you.
work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we have advice for you. Would you like to go first, or would you like me to go first?
You go first, babes.
I too have been working and continue to work, and I'm a workaholic. If I'm
Yeah.
not working, I'm sitting on the couch, and I think the entire world is falling around me.
Mhm.
However, I've recently implemented the no phone, no work rule for one day. Just one day out of
Very
the week.
difficult.
Yeah.
It's very hard. But Sunday,
Yeah.
choose a day. But I chose Sunday.
And it's
because
always Sunday for you.
always
Okay.
Sunday. Only time somebody will take my Sunday is if I'm traveling or somebody's paying me $2 million or more.
There you go.
It is for sale. Let me put that.
I was
It is for
gonna
sale.
say every Sunday, unless you have millions of dollars.
My Sunday is for sale.
The wonderful thing about my wife is that she has these really hard lines,
Yeah.
but then you offer her money and she's like, all right, let's talk.
All right.
She leans in.
So
She's
like, I'll give you $100 on a cheesecake. You're like, all right, I can
I'm
do
there.
that.
Saturday. That's a
Yeah.
Saturday.
She's like making a cheeseburger and I'm there.
And then maybe no, but seriously, Sunday, and I had to get my wife on board too
Yeah.
because we film on Mondays,
Okay.
and typically before everybody wants to work on Sunday, get ready for Monday. I said no,
Right.
no. One day, turn the phone off. I don't want to hear one thing about work.
Yeah.
Trust me, that deal is not going to fall through if you talk on Sunday.
Right.
That show is not going to fall through because every other company and job don't work on Sundays
Right.
and Saturdays. And I feel like people like us who love working say, you know what, I have an extra day. Let me just tack on some more work.
Right.
But what you're actually doing is taking away from yourself
Mhm.
and not being able to recharge and not being able to look at self and make a better decision because you're inundated all
Yeah.
week long. And so what happens is we take the Sunday off, we do something for ourselves.
Yeah.
When that Monday comes and 8 a.m. is on board, I'm actually happy for Monday.
Yeah, you feel good.
I feel good. I'm ready to go at it. And I'm not doing it now because we are in the thick of things, but
Yeah.
eventually I'm going to add Saturday to it.
Oh, okay.
Unless it's
We're
$3
gonna whole
million.
weekend.
You're going to pay $3
This is
million
$3
to see you on a
million.
Saturday.
But seriously, imagine
Yeah.
if Hollywood worked on the same
Right.
scale as every other company.
Yeah.
If we would, you know what I mean?
I guess my question to you would be, do you feel like your personal life is suffering right now? Do you feel like you are drained at work by work?
When I'm at work, I feel very good. I feel very excited because I love work so much. I think I'm in my element there, and so I'm happy.
Mhm.
But like last week, I had a couple days where I was supposed to be out of town, and I was going to stay on the East Coast because I had shows that weekend. I was like, you know what? I'm actually going to fly back to LA, do nothing for 2.5 days, which I never do. And it felt so nice to just like sit on my couch and watch TV.
Yeah.
But I'm still not seeing friends as much. But I was like, well, let me start there where I'm just like taking care of myself.
Do
So I'll work some friends back into it. But yeah, I at this point in my life, because I've been working so much, I definitely don't see my friends
Yeah.
as often. So now I'm kind of at that point in my life where I'm like, what is my friend group now? Now that my life is what it is, what does my community look like?
Yeah.
It
Does it feel like starting over?
does.
It's
Yeah.
like changing even your thought process of yourself. Do you have to like reevaluate who you are now that you're in this part of life?
I have a pretty good grasp of who I am, but I kind of reimagining what do I want with my life. Yeah, to the point of even like, I love LA and I always want to have a place in LA, but I'm also like, do I want to maybe have a place in the South too? Because being closer to family and some of the people, that I grew up with, would that be cool to like have a little bit of a life there and a life here? Like I'm even considering that, which I never did before. I was always like diehard LA, just because what I had before just doesn't look the same, and so I can kind of restart and do whatever I want now.
Yeah, which is really cool. I mean, there's a
Mhm.
lot of like opportunity and possibility that comes with that.
Yeah.
And I guess my like piece of advice would be in terms of all of this is ensuring that you make small change that you can actually complete.
Mhm.
So if it is like just having one evening a week where you're like, this is my binging TV hour
Yeah.
or whatever, just like these small attainable acts
Mhm.
of time for you that you won't push aside,
Yeah.
so that they're enjoyable and manageable, can then like create more of that for
Yeah.
yourself.
I love that because the more you stay consistent to that, when somebody does present something to you,
Mhm.
it's easier to say yes or no depending on what it is. Like
Right.
normally my Tuesdays are totally off limits. It's in the calendar.
Uh-huh.
Do not touch it. That's my therapy session.
Oh yeah.
Right.
But
Yeah.
then there's been times where I'm like, I kind of want to do that, and I feel
Yeah.
comfortable enough that I can make that decision not under duress,
Right.
not under a Hollywood, microscope type
Yeah.
of thing.
Yeah, I did have that for many years. On Monday nights, I used to play soccer, but then I got old.
Soccer, basketball. You're a sports player too.
lesbian,
I love playing
Sports lesbian.
Yeah.
Sports, and
Yeah.
your other profession would be a tennis player, correct?
I mean, I was never to the point where I could be a professional tennis player, but I was very good at tennis.
You gotta believe it. You gotta believe
I
in yourself.
played college tennis, but that was kind of my peak.
Are you a pickleballer?
I've dabbled in it, but I'm not like hardcore like some of these other lesbians.
Yeah.
So your lesbian card is getting thinner right now. Just like,
it really is.
Thicker than
I'm
ours.
so close to
when it
being
comes
straight.
sports.
she's almost straight. We're
We're
almost
almost
straight. She's not pickleballing. What's going on here?
Ooh, you don't pickleball?
I'm not a sports lesbian. I'm an arts lesbian. There's
Oh,
a
you're
difference.
an arts
I'm an
lesbian.
arts. I don't
Yeah.
do balls flying.
What kind of
in my
lesbian
nose.
am I? A straight one?
You're a straight lesbian.
Straight lesbian.
You're a straight lesbian.
You do present as that. Like if you did not know,
Just a straight girl.
yeah, I would assume you were straight.
I think that's why Raven like, yeah.
thriving.
You're Raven's like, all the lesbians love a straight lesbian.
Okay.
You got one.
I mean, before we go on the pod, isn't
Yeah.
that like a thing? A good lesbian loves a straight girl every now and then.
I mean, I just think it's part of our journey, right? Because so many of us
Did a whole series
came
about
out later.
Yeah.
So you didn't have your only option was to like a girl who's straight. You know, that is just part of coming up in the time that we did. Now these days, a lot of people are coming out way sooner. So so you're able to like gay people because so many more people are out. But when we were coming up, especially where I lived in North Carolina, there were no out. I did not know a single out gay person until college.
So what was your coming out like?
It was
Come out till you were here, right?
yeah, 25. I came out at 25, which in hindsight, like I can't even fathom being like a 23-year-old being like I'm straight, and people were like,
Not right for it.
everyone was very like sweet about it. Like, yeah, that sure you'll find a boyfriend.
So your family knew?
I mean, my brothers, you know, once I came out, they were all like, duh. But my mom genuinely was like, what? And I was like, come on, Mom, you cannot be this.
What gave it away?
Southern
mama.
What gave it away?
I mean, I was always the tomboy, you know. I was like that quintessential, you know, never wanted to wear a dress, always in shorts and t-shirts, you know, the way I carried myself. And I had very intense.
Hey, Melissa Fellows. Hey, Lexi Radkey. How you doing? Oh, I'm okay. I'm just about to head off. I had a nap earlier, so I'm kind of awake right now. So I had something to eat because I was hungry, and then yeah, I'm just sort of not sleepy yet. So yeah, I got my snack finished. So yeah, thanks for liking, commenting, and subscribing. Especially thank you for commenting because it gives me something to work with. So I'll see your comments in the next stream. I guess I'll do a sleep stream in like an hour or so. I don't know. I guess I should have streamed my nap, but I just thought, okay, I'll just like rest my eyes, and then 4 hours later, I woke up. So thank you for doing. Bye.
Crushes